Yes, sir. We're back with another one. All right. Welcome back to the Hoodie and the Headband podcast show. I'm your co-host, as always, Bryce Warner.
Keep throwing it all. I'm normally like head bobbing with yours. You didn't throw it off the last
You're in
2
the
weeks, as
background, like I'm
always.
spitting my 16 on Hot 97, and you in the background, like, because you know I'm about to say next. 'Cause I done spit it on like 3 other radio stations. So you just
That's that's funny because also I'm your co-host streaming out,
yeah.
but we've seen Flaw J do like the same freestyle like over and over again until recently. She did a new one,
Go ahead,
but
go
I'm
ahead, go
like,
ahead. This ain't it. This ain't it.
no,
This
no,
ain't
no, no.
it.
I'm
I
genuinely
know, I know,
asking.
I know. I'm just saying for people that
I was about to, but I was
yeah.
about to just ask a question. It wasn't even no hate.
Okay.
My question is to someone that definitely knows about the rap game, definitely follows rappers and freestyles and all that. Is that normal to like
It is
redo
normal.
the same freestyle,
It is
are
normal. It's
you
normal
supposed
to
to have a
it's
different
like
freestyle every time?
so. To my understanding with um, freestyles is just a verse that people haven't heard yet. From my understanding, what a freestyle is, right? Because when I was younger, I'm thinking, oh, freestyle off top of the dome. Oh, he's coming up with this off the top. Oh. And then as I got older, I was like, because see, I did a first person. Oh, LeBron on a mission. When I see first person, I had like realized that with was when I was old enough to really understand music. So that's like 16, 17. That's why I was listening, like, different artists, whatever. I know Double XL Freestyle. That's why I picked it up. Double XL Freestyle. Dave East Double XL Freestyle is on his Cardi Chanel tape. One of the songs in there. I forgot what song. But I was
Mm,
like, hold on, I heard a song when it dropped. And I was
that
like,
Cardi Chanel should be his album, bro. I feel like we say this all the time, but that should have been his debut album. That shit was so
it
fire.
counts as his debut album to me. He had like four or
It's
five
definitely his
debut
debut
albums.
album.
He had like
I didn't
four or
realize
five
it
debut
wasn't. I
albums.
didn't realize it wasn't until he said whichever one was, and I was
You think
like,
it was what, Paranoia? Was Paranoia the debut album?
yeah, I think Paranoid was his debut, and I was
You
like,
sure? Because I thought he said, oh, the next album will be the debut. Let me look at Davies' discography real quick. This is some nasty work. I know a lot of you don't listen to Davies, but
like Paranoia P2. Uh, there's something else
let's
after P2,
see.
but that Kyrie Chanel. If y'all
Yeah,
ain't listening
it
to
had
that
been
yet,
Paranoia. It had been Paranoia.
yeah,
But yeah, Cardi Chanel was a tough tape. Hate Me Now was a tough tape.
so tough. I didn't hear that
Karma's
one.
tough. P2 tough. Karma 2 tough. Davies has a slept on discography. Y'all just don't like rap
He
music.
does.
Y'all just don't
He
like
does.
rap. Like,
He
listen,
does.
like what
He's
Kendrick
very
Lamar
slept on.
said. If y'all miss when hip hop was rapping, if y'all did, Dave East would be platinum. He didn't say Dave East. He said Killer Mike. But I'm saying, if
Yeah,
y'all like bars,
yeah.
yeah. Anyways,
To
enough.
this day, Keisha is one of the the hardest songs
I
I've
will
ever heard.
rap that song word for word right now. Don't tip me.
To this day, one of the
Don't
hardest songs I
tip
ever
me,
heard,
dog.
bro.
Don't tip me. That came on in the party one day. I was just going crazy. All right, enough about Davies. But yeah, no. That's when like,
Speaking of Davies,
and then like I
speaking
look
of
back.
rap, speaking
I,
of rappers, nah, go ahead, go ahead,
I
go
said
ahead, go ahead.
I look back on some freestyles like during that time too, because I know Meek had a couple freestyles, and
Mm-hmm.
it's like his boys knew what he was about to say right before he
Mm-hmm.
said it. It was like one of the freestyles, and it was like when people like was finishing the other guy's line, I was like, wait, how they in sync like that? Like you must say that a lot. That really his boy. Like he setting up the punchline. You know he about to, yeah, because I got the money coming in. Like what be coming in? Coming in like the mail on a Tuesday or whatever. I don't know. I don't rap. I don't rap.
That boy said, "What are we coming in?"
I'm a
That shit
rapper.
crazy.
Not podcaster turned rapper. No, I am Hooper turned podcaster. Well, Hooper that podcast. Whatever. I'm not in that lane. I'm in this lane. All right. Got a mic, but I don't spit. I mean, still spit might get in there, but I don't spit. I don't spit bars. I mean, hey, but I got bars though. I got bars. I got bars. I
So
got
you
bars.
saying you having a hell of a 2 minutes of some sus ass shit?
You said what?
That boy said, "I got a mic, but I don't spit." That's crazy. That's
How was that a pause? Or how was that crazy? How?
I'm not even about to
I don't
explain that.
spit bars.
You didn't say spit bars at first. You said
I
I
don't
don't spit.
spit. Your mind is in a gutter, sir.
No, it's not.
No, your mind, your mind is in the gutter. Your mind is in the gutter.
No, it's not.
Anyways.
Speaking of rappers turn Hooper turn rapper, Ja Morant.
I didn't even get to ask how you doing, man. You want to get straight to Ja
We
Morant.
don't care about it. They don't
Ask
really
how you
care how we
doing.
doing.
Tariq, how
They
you
don't
doing,
really
my
care how
boy?
we doing.
No,
No
no,
one
no, no,
cares.
no, no, no. I've done this
No one
every
cares.
episode. We're not changing this format up. Get Ja Morant. We're not changing the format up.
Don't
Tariq,
nobody care how my week was,
Tariq,
bro.
how you doing, my boy?
Don't nobody care how my week was. I
That's
guarantee you,
crazy.
if we didn't ask this, nobody in the comments would be like, "Hey, bro, y'all didn't tell us about
If they
y'all week."
don't comment. Man, no, all right. Before we move any forward, before I forget, shout out to Multiplicity Media. All right. Shout out to our great team there. Shout out to y'all for listening, tapping in, viewing, supporting. But we need likes and comments. So you here, you might as well like.
We had
And then you might as well
118
comment,
views.
the conversation going. I like to be engaged with the listeners, with the viewers, with the audience. I like to engage with the audience. Give us something to engage with. We want to hear what y'all think. We don't want to speak for y'all. Because sometimes people come on me and be like, yeah, man, a lot of what y'all be saying be facts, bro. I agree with y'all, that and that. But I know there's people out there that disagree too.
Put it in the comments.
I know there's people that disagree too, bro. I know that not that many people think alike. No, I know there's people out there that disagree, especially with some of my takes.
It's a lot of
Especially with
motherfuckers
some of
that
my
don't know
takes.
ball. It's a lot of motherfuckers that don't know ball too. So they
That
definitely
is,
would disagree with me on some shit. Respectfully. A lot of y'all motherfuckers just be saying shit and be disagreeing with me, like, oh no, stop it. Like instantly. But it's still all love, even if you don't know ball.
all love. That's all in the name of the game. It's what makes.
My week was straight. Been hoping. Today I made 147 minutes. Yesterday was an hour.
I have not been able to get to the gym. I've been working
Yesterday
every
was
day.
an hour and hour and 2 minutes. One of them shits out.
I
Yes,
have
sir,
not been-
Jamal.
I've been working every day. Maybe tomorrow though.
The way my shift is, I can do it in the middle, so it works out. Even though that middle
Do it
shift
in
is
the middle of
fucking
the day or do it in the middle of your shift.
middle of the day.
Oh, okay.
I work a split, so
Yeah, that's right.
yeah, so it works out. I just go from the office to the gym because the gym is across the street.
That's so convenient.
Literally, like it's here. You walk across the street and you go like not even down. Like you go across the street, it's the back of the gym. So you just walk around to the front. That's literally it. Like so, yeah. But that's about it. Nothing crazy. Nothing special. How about you, my boy?
I'm good. Can't complain. Chill. Cool.
Oh,
That's a month straight.
It's a month.
A month straight.
That's a month of happiness, bro.
And you know what changed in that month? It is coming up on a month now. It is coming up on a month. It's coming up on a month. I'm not gonna say what's coming up in a month, though, but if you've been listening, you've been paying
Little
attention.
anniversary.
You know what a month. You know what's been transpiring. You know, just some changes in my life. You know, no cap. Anyways, that's a double entendre. All right. Anyways, man, I'm good, man. Can't complain. I haven't been able to get in the gym really, but I have been working on some things. Now I'm back on the grind with TikToks. Appreciate y'all support, bro. I appreciate y'all support.
I laugh every time you get up before the thing is over. I think that's just hilarious because you keep talking as you're walking to the thing.
Bro,
and then the one where you peek your head back in,
listen,
you peek your head back in, I'm fucking crying. That man said, "Hey,
listen, bro, listen." It came all right. So it came from a couple of things. It came from like I still had more to say, but I gotta get up and walk to turn my phone, like turn the video off on the phone.
Yeah.
Cause it's like I do it one take. I don't like do cuts in my videos. I don't just do everything in one take, whatever, right?
That was my thing. I had to do it like
and I do because see, I'm doing it's because of how I'm doing my videos now. I'm not doing it like I'll change from like I'm gonna do this, and then it's like no, record on your back camera with the flash on, and the quality just better. I was like, okay. And then I invested in a mic. I was like, okay. Yeah, I'm taking this thing serious. You gotta invest in yourself. You gotta invest in yourself and your craft. You
That
gotta fine tune, make things better. But I also got it from Keith Lee. Keith Lee used to do that in his videos too. Cause like he would get up and then it would just be like the little like
the little
uh,
chair.
uh, uh
Yeah, you're right.
Paw
You're right.
Patrol
You're right. I
chair.
didn't even think about that. I
So
didn't
it's
even
like
think
I
about that.
kind of got it from Keith Lee, but at the same time it came from me also having to turn my
Yeah,
off. I mean, turn the recording off.
yeah.
And so hey, I don't want to take full credit for it, but it kind of has became
It
like
works.
I'm, make sure to do it. It's like I still got things to say. It's like it wasn't never intentional for me to do that. I just did it once, and I was like, yeah, I'm doing this all the time now. This is I like the little walk off. It's funny. I like it.
Yeah.
But yeah. But yeah, man, no, I actually got stopped the other day. It was like, yo, you the gotta make TikToks, right? I was like, yeah. What's up?
That's funny. That's funny.
I was like, yeah. Yeah,
Your
that's
boy
me.
local celeb. Local celeb B-Dub.
So relax.
Nah, this ain't nothing.
Anyways, let's get into it. Speaking of local celebs, um, I'm gonna say local because he ain't from our area, but he's from South Carolina.
He
Ja
close to
Morant,
it.
man. Back, I already said what I had to say about Ja Morant. Ja Morant, but my boy, I don't understand it, man.
That's literally what
Making
I was about
hundreds
to
of
say.
millions of dollars. Why are you pistol toeing on IG Live, bro? You. Oh yeah, this gun bigger than the last one. That's what you had to show us. That you got bigger tools. We didn't even have to see the first tool, John. What? And it, I ain't gonna lie, shout out to his homie for being like, "Oh no, you wildin', bro. You wildin'. You wildin'." At least the homie tried. At least the homie tried. Saw what he was doing and tried to fix it. But out of those 115 people, the one person that was screen recording and screenshotted the video, I don't know. It's crazy because somebody really, you had to really catch that by chance. Like you're on his
Because
friend,
who's following him?
115 people. You're on his friends IG live, and
Niggas
you're
is
like,
investigators for
"Oh,
real, for
such
real.
and such got Ja Morant on live."
Niggas
They
for
probably got
real,
bag
investigators,
too. I
bro.
ain't gonna lie. They probably sent that shit to They probably sent that thing to TMZ and got a bag.
Imagine like following Ja Morant's friends so that you can see if he did something like that. That's
That
crazy.
that That's some weird behavior. That is some weird behavior if you're following Ja Morant's friend. If you're following somebody that you don't follow somebody
No one knows.
like they're not famous. They're friends of your favorite athlete. You follow them. That's you riding. You ride it. That's riding to the superior. That's superior. That's superior riding, my boy. Not only you got to follow him, you got to follow his friend that's not famous. What you want to be in the clique? You trying to get put on? Unless you know, trying to think of what I was about to say. But if you a fan, that's ultimate fan behavior to the fullest, to the highest degree. I mean, yeah, follow. I mean, I guess. I mean, if somebody you admire is friends with somebody that is doing something else, like famous friends or whatever, sure, follow. Hey, cool, yeah, all right, cool. Such and such is friends with such and such. I like both of their work. But what did John Morant's friend do? I'm pretty sure this is from what I saw. This was the same friend that Laserbeam that got banned from FedEx Forum.
Mm.
This is that guy. So why y'all? Why you thought these kids are influenced by the worst things? Kids are influenced by the worst things. This generation is cooked. Cooked, huh? What Dr. Umar said? Someone ain't coming back for good. Let me stop. That video cracks me up. But it's some truth in that, man. Like, I feel like some kids, and then but see, back to this whole Ja thing. Ja, you are looked up to by millions of kids, bro. You're one of the best athletes in the world. One of the best players in the league, best new players in the league. You got a signature shoe out that's about to drop, that probably about to get taken off the shelves based on your behavior. You saw what they did to Kyrie. You saw what they did to Kyrie. When the last time you see Kyrie's in the mall? Like a new pair of Kyrie's in the mall. Because every pair of Kyrie's I've seen in the mall, man, on sale for like $30 that they can't get rid of.
$30, crazy.
Yeah.
They got them boys shopping like it's Payless. Nah, let me chill.
Listen, man, I saw a pair of Kyrie's in the Nike outlet for like $20. I was like, what?
That's crazy.
No, I had bought a pair for like 25 because I was like, all right, I'm gonna get a pair. I'm gonna get a pair. Yeah, I bought a pair. Cause I need new hooping shoes, right? They were uncomfortable as hell. I gave them to my homie. I got the Lamellos. But doggone, Ja gotta chill out, bro. Cause he like it just seems like he didn't learn from anything, bro. Like he talking about, yeah, I gotta have better ways to deal with my stress, that now, whatever. It's like he put on a front just so he can get by, whatever, and then just do this again. Bro, this is broad daylight. Ain't no way you drunk broad daylight pulling up the blicky. This is like
He
afternoon.
very well could be though. We saw him.
He very well could be.
The
Look, man, drinking
Casamigos
Casamigos like his Gatorade. And you see what I'm drinking on that Glacier Cherry.
that. I'm pretty sure that was a cut from me.
That was a cut from you. And look, if y'all watched the W episode, no, in the break room at work, they had these, and it was like 2 left. I was like, man, they ran through them. So hey, what that mean? It's one of the ones. I was lucky to get this one. I go to my gym. I always get the Glacier Cherry. It's like what, a C4, I think, on a vending machine. It was gone. All 3 rows of it was gone. Dang. All right. I'm gonna have to get, what's the blue one?
Cool Blue.
Cool Blue. Yeah, I've been drinking that lately too.
That's one.
But yeah, John, you just gotta be aware, bro. Like, I don't even know. It's like, regardless of what anybody says, it's like it's not getting to this man, bro. You got a Nike shoe, bro. They showing your commercial. And your commercial hard too. The commercial is hard. This shoes is nice. But you have to mess it all up. Cause dog, listen to some Snow Allegra, bro. Calm down. Listen to some Beyonce. Dog. Listen to some Lucky Day. Listen to some Frank Ocean, dog. Go listen to Bryce and Tiller and calm down. Chill out. You want to you want to bump give me a young boy. No. Talk about some. I
say right.
You know.
With that heater.
Listen. I bet his favorite song is "Make No Sense," because this makes no sense at all what he's doing, bro. I'm done. I was about to walk off again. I'm done. I'm done. John, you just got it. John. Like, come on, bro. Can't be serious, dog. So unserious. Can't be serious, dog. I'm sorry. This is just stupid. I'm going on about this for like maybe about 10 minutes now, 5 minutes, whatever.
Not that long.
This is stupid, John. Stupid. Like you should know. I somebody, Ja, that made no sense. So dumb, and it's just like, and it's not like we getting on you, bro. We getting on you because we support you, dog. Like we want to see you thrive. We want to see you do good. We want to see you ball out, be the face of the league, put on for your town and everything, bro. Like whatever. We want to see you do good. We want to really support. We want to parade in your city, dog. We want to parade in your city. But do you want to parade in your city? Talk about to parade in my city, yeah. Y'all got sent home by the 7th seed. Y'all got sent home by the 7th seed, bro.
I mean, to be fair, they're in the conference finals right now. So.
They are in the conference final right now. Yes. 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 But bro, it's just after having the season that you had, after having the season that you had, you didn't think the first things we need to see from you in all season is you down in Casamigos like it's a gallon of water, or you putting the blicky to your head. You think those are the first two things we need to see from you this all season outside of your commercial? You're in the news for the wrong reasons, Ja. It's bad. It's terrible. It's bad. And now he's suspended from all team activity for God knows how long. Might get suspended from the league again. Adam Silver was talking to Malika Andrews at the whatchamacallit, NBA Countdown, and he was just like, yeah, when we first talked, it was real serious, everything, it's like he understood his impact, his influence, whatever, standing out, whatever. It seems like that all of that just flew out the window. It's ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous. It's dumb. Come on, I know South Carolina education ain't the best, but I know you better than that, bro.
Damn, not calling out South Carolina education. That's crazy.
I know you better than that, man.
Damn. That's wild.
I know you better than that, dog. And that's not a knock. That's not the total knock on South Carolina education. But South Carolina education isn't the best. It's not.
It's one of the worst.
Yeah.
In the country. Literally one of the worst in the country.
Yeah.
Like at one point it was ranked last.
It was like 48.
At one point it was ranked last. Yeah.
My dad used to get on. My dad's from New York. My dad used to be like, see, this is why South Carolina education bad now. Because y'all got this BS for homework. He was like, how y'all not in math for both semesters?
It's crazy.
He was like, bro, that is unheard of. We have math the whole year, not just one half of the year, but the whole year. I'm like, hey, I did good though. I got a degree. Got me a bachelor's degree from the great College of Charleston, one of the better schools down south. I must say. One of the better schools down south. So there's that. And yeah, I'm talking. If you agreed, I'm not talking about you. But if you know about South Carolina education, you know it's not the best. So I don't want to hear. I don't want people getting their feelings about that comment. Because most of y'all are from South Carolina that listen to that tune into the show anyway. Y'all know. I'm gonna chill. You know what, Tariq? All right, so I'm a woosa, all right? I'm gonna relax. All right, go. Go ahead. Do you? I'm gonna relax. I'm a woosa.
And like I said last time, Ja, I don't know if he wants to be something that he's not, or like he missed that opportunity to do it when he was younger, and or like the situation that he's in now, like being in Memphis around, the type of people that he's around, he's gotten the taste of it and he wants to, I don't know, have that moment, have that time. For me, it's it's a, I feel like he's slapping the league, his fans, his supporters, his family, his daughter, like all in the face, just because I don't even know what the because is. Like he, it doesn't make sense. Like he looked at the camera, saw the dude record and was like, "Yeah, let me get my gun out." Why? That I don't understand. I don't understand why he feels the need to show that he's got a gun because in most cases, in most cities, that makes everything more dangerous. It doesn't make you feel. It doesn't make you safer. If anything, it puts a target on your back. And I've been around plenty of people. I know plenty of people that have like that have done shit like that, and it ain't turned out too well for them. Whether it be they in jail, they in the hospital, they're dead. There's there's nothing else. This dude has a daughter, a very very young daughter that is looking up to him for guidance and support and all the things that a daughter and a child is gonna need at the young age of what 3 or 4 maybe. She might even be younger than that. And this man is drinking henny and taking Casamigos to the head, pulling guns out in clubs, and just stuff that doesn't need to be done. Like, no, he didn't break a law, but it's not a good look when you have that type of influence. It's the same thing that we say about rappers when they say something wrong. Like, did they like a law? No. But like the stuff that a Kanye or a DaBaby or whoever or a Tory Lanez, stuff that they say or do has a lot of impact because they have fans. They have people that look up to them. So the stuff that you do when you're an athlete, most of your fans are kids or teenagers. So they're looking and they're like, "Oh, this is who my hero is." When I was growing up, Dwayne Wade would never had no shit like that. And if he did, he would not have been my favorite player anymore. Like that is just that wasn't a thing. Like the biggest scandal that Dwayne Wade had was him and his baby mom like getting a divorce. That's it. Like
That's another one. That's another one. That's another one.
scandal.
It's again, yeah. You
Oh, you
know,
talking about one?
you
You
know, you
talking
got to put
about?
child out there.
That ain't got nothing to do with me.
I mean, it's not crazy, crazy big, but I mean, it
I
happened.
just mean like big in the news.
Oh yeah, in the news, yeah, yeah.
Like they were like, oh, so and so, like he's getting a divorce with his baby mom, who's gonna have custody. Like it was just this long drawn out thing. He ended up getting custody. Like that's what I mean. I don't mean like because like that wasn't really talked about. Like people heard about it, but nobody really cared.
Yeah.
Um, but again, like growing up, when people are growing up and they're fans of sports or they're fans of movies or they're fans of TV shows, really anything, you're looking up to whoever is the best at that or you feel the most personal relation to. So there's a ton of kids that have a relation to Ja Morant, whether that mean they're from South Carolina, they're young and they have dreads, they're young and they're black, they want to play basketball, all types of different stuff. And for him to just constantly make these types of mistakes, it just doesn't make a lot of sense because I know he's not a dumb dude. He's not stupid. Like I I really just don't understand it. Like, how can you look at your daughter every day and be like, yeah, let me go out and just do some stupid shit real quick? Like that doesn't make any sense. Like I genuinely don't understand it. And like I said, like no, he didn't break a law, but when you have the type of platform that you have to you have to make certain um what's the word? You have to give up certain things. If you want to pull your gun out and do all types of crazy shit, then retire and do whatever the fuck you want because nobody will care. Nobody. And that's not saying we don't care about you as a person, but we don't care about you wanting to be something that you don't have to be. Like like I said last time, there are definitely people that are in a bad situation that are born into a bad situation and don't know anything else. That is not his case. I don't know what his life was like growing up, but I'm about 100. I'm 95% sure that he wasn't in a space where he had to do just whatever to survive. He didn't have to
Oh,
do that.
definitely not. I mean, yeah, he's from something. One of the, you know, one of the tougher places in South Carolina. But he played ball. He wasn't on the streets. Played ball. They all talk about job. They all talk about how job, whatever. They how this is the story about job when he was coming into the league was like, yeah, kid from something. Everybody was at his crib playing basketball all the time. Like the whole neighborhood was there, whole city was there basically playing ball. And he would play against his dad a lot. Like his dad was his biggest like trash talker or whatever. It was like the whole relationship between him and his father was cool because they were just like I'm not say like close in age, but like more so like dad was a little younger and like his dad like taught the most trash to him, like more than anybody. And by how they train in the backyard, him jumping on the tires and stuff, like getting his vertical up. Just like you admired his story so much because he came, I'm gonna say he came from nothing, but he came from like a small town. Came from a small town kid, came up and had such an organic like come up, went to Murray State. Nobody heard of Murray State before Ja Morant went there.
That's not true.
I did.
Isaiah Cannon had a whole March Madness run.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure he led the country in scoring that year too.
Okay.
And I
Anyway,
think there might have been somebody before Isaiah Cannon as well. I just can't think of it on the top of my head.
but no, Murray State, he put Murray State back on the map, right? Gave Murray State the highlight and just went crazy. And what he played 2 years there?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 years. Yeah. Yeah, because he year older than Richmond Zion. But yeah. Got the whole bro, everybody proud. I remember being out one night, right? This is like Jaws rookie year. I remember being out one night. And this girl, she was like, yeah, from Memphis, that not whatever, like word. And then we look up, I wearing a Ja Morant jersey. She's like, why is he wearing a Memphis jersey? Like, he can't be from Memphis. I'm like, that's a Ja Morant jersey. He's from South Carolina. She's like, oh my gosh, really? I'm like, yeah. Like people, like the Ja Morant jersey hit the streets hard his rookie year, especially when they had like the Vancouver throwback. Hit the streets hard. Everybody was proud of Ja, man. And now everybody's laughing at Ja. Because like, Ja, this ain't you, bro. This ain't you.
It
You
doesn't
have
have
to
to be
live a lifestyle that you don't need to be living. You made it. Why are you going backwards?
Yeah. You have a choice and you're choosing to throw it away. You're gonna lose endorsements. You lost out on 40 to 50-ish million.
Dog.
And he would have been all NBA if he
He
didn't get
would
in
have.
trouble.
I think he was I think he was part of my all NBA.
Yeah, he didn't make mine because of the situation.
He was in mine. I had him second team.
I wasn't gonna reward him for being stupid. Honestly, he didn't deserve it. Yeah,
I mean,
you played great on the court, but
I was going
if
off
that's what you're doing off the court,
I was going off the best players. But
I'm sorry.
of course,
I would have put Jalen
I don't
Brunson
got
before him, Trey
you probably
Young.
did
I'd have
give
put a ton of people before him.
Mm.
Yeah, he wasn't gonna make one. He wasn't gonna make my team. If there was like a 17 NBA, maybe.
You said 17?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I was gonna find a way to not put him on that list. It's only 2 guards for each one. I could find 14 guards better. I can make an argument that 14 guards had a better season.
Mm.
I don't know how, but I'll try.
Anyways, another point in this. So we know. I mean, me and Reek been following the league for a while, and those have been following the league for a while. They know, like you watch. I mean, like if you pay attention to the league, you know the guys is really about that life.
Mm-hmm.
You know the guys that came from the trenches. They don't broadcast that at all. Maybe because they played in David Stern's NBA and they didn't have maybe because they played in David Stern's NBA, or maybe because they had Instagram, where they didn't have Instagram during the time to go on Instagram Live and throw they set up or put the guns up, wave guns and stuff, whatever. But like, I don't know. Guys didn't broadcast that, right? I mean, you could tell in the way they play or how like they were quick to like fight and stuff, but
My thing is like,
I don't know.
if
Steven
he's
Jackson didn't
really,
broadcast what he was on. I mean, he talks about it now. He was like, "Yeah, I done did this, that, and that, whatever." All right, Steven Jackson, we get it. Gilbert
yeah, I
Arenas
can't wait to see what the fuck he got to say.
brought guns into the doggone locker room. They told Javaris Crittenton to pick one.
And then they be the main ones that they want Ja to listen to. Why the fuck would he listen to them? Gilbert Arenas didn't care about his career.
I felt
Clearly,
like,
he didn't care about his career.
I mean, cause see, in Gil's case, Gil was like, "Yo," he told his story. He was like, "This is what it's gonna be, like how they were." He was like, "You're doing this, like you're taking 50 games or whatever, or this is your career." Like, David Stern was hard on these guys.
Stern.
Like
He was Stern.
Stern, yeah, hey, lived up to his name.
I knew you was gonna ride with that shit.
Lived
You
up
was
to his
supposed to be
name.
like, hell no.
Adam Silver, nah.
He might suspend him for the season.
He be looking at the silver lining and things. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop.
I'm about to walk out.
I switched my drink up. I'm calm right now. I switched from the Gatorade. See, I think I was too hyped because I had the Gatorade in my system. Now I got some water. I'm calm.
I wouldn't be surprised if they suspend him for the season.
Caesar might be dragging it though, because he didn't do.
No, it's
he
not.
didn't do anything.
No, it's not.
He sold the gun. Listen, he got
That's
8
twice
games.
though.
Listen,
That's
he got
twice
8
though.
games. He got 8 games. He got 8 games for the first one, right?
And 2 of them he was hurt for. He wasn't gonna play anyway. They gave him a slap on the fucking wrist.
They did give him.
Go. He went to
They didn't
rehab
think he
for
would
what?
do it again.
8 days. He went to rehab for 8 days. 8 days. And then was like, yeah, I was going through this. I was going through that.
I gotta find.
First of all, one thing I don't fuck with is lying about your mental health. If you actually struggle with that shit, deal with it. If you not, don't fucking use that.
He still struggles with it.
Then why the fuck he leave rehab?
He might have thought he was in a better place, and then he fall back into it.
No.
You know what's going on in that man's mind. I'm sorry, you don't know what's going on in that man's mind, bro. He just fall back into it, whatever, right?
No, that's fucking stupid.
I mean, I'm not justifying it. I'm not justifying it.
No.
Just saying,
if you have the platform that he has, if you have the platform that you have, and you make that mistake, you make sure that you stay in there long enough to where you figure your shit out. Don't care about the rest of the season. You got a whole career ahead of you. He came out, played a couple of games, did that. The first game he played, it's a parade inside my city. The fuck does that even mean? We know what that means. He didn't care. He didn't.
Bro.
Last week we see him drinking Casamigos to the head. To rehab and said, yo, I got a drinking problem. Wouldn't you stop fucking drinking?
It's easier said than done.
Casamigos to the head, and he got some shit going on in his head that he got to figure out. So go back to rehab and actually figure that shit out.
Yeah.
I'm not hearing excuses for that. That's it. He's a grown ass man.
I'm just saying.
Anybody else, they'd be like, no, you gotta stay. He came back because we're making a playoff push. We making a playoff push, so I'm gonna get out earlier. That's some foul shit. It is. And he was suspended. He was in rehab while he was suspended, so he didn't even miss any actual game.
I see your point. All right. I see your point. All I'm saying is, what if he felt like, all right, good, I'm feeling this way. I'm going to go about my business, do this, that, and that, whatever, right? I know what I need to do from here on out. And then he slips. And he slips a couple times. He's human.
There's no slip when you look at the fucking camera 3 different times. And they're like, oh, you reached in your fucking bag. He did it on purpose.
I know he did it on purpose, yes, but I'm saying.
So what are we talking about?
You're not understanding what I'm trying to say. You don't understand what I'm trying to say. I'm not excusing the action by any means. I just got done going off on him. I'm not excusing the action by any means. It's just, all right, he slipped. And it's like the work that we went over and talked about, whatever,
was bullshit.
Seemed like that went out the window.
It was bullshit. It wasn't real work.
Right. Saying it could happen. He's human. Humans make mistakes, but you got to pay for your mistakes. Gotta pay
So
for
the whole season. The whole season
I don't think I think the whole season's dragging it though.
It's not. He did that
Whole
shit
season?
again. So if you give him 13 games, if you double the amount of games that he had and give him 16 games,
Oh, I'm gonna see
and he
something.
does that shit again next time, then what?
Hold on.
They suspended Tariq Evans for weed. They banned him from the league for weed. They banned him from the league, bro. This is the second time in not even 3 months.
All right, so you remember when Hito Turkey Lou got suspended for weed? He got 20 games.
Yeah.
He got 20 games for weed.
What did Tariq Evans and OJ Mayo get?
Now,
A
see,
whole fucking season.
they kept failing. They kept failing, doggone, whatchamacallits.
And
They
he keeps
kept
fucking
failing
up.
drug tests.
He keeps
OJ Mayo is
fucking up.
out the league because he was smoking with Young Thug.
And Ja keeps fucking up. This is not the first or second time.
Two. This is two.
Bro, he had an entire offseason where all he was doing was drinking on Instagram live every day.
Yes.
That's a problem.
It's a problem, but it's not a disciplinary problem. Showing a gun, that's a disciplinary problem, yes.
That already shows that he needed help a long time ago and he didn't want to go get that shit.
I mean, yes,
when they sent him,
listen.
when they
it
sent
was
him to
alarming
go get
whenever
help,
he made it to his first All-Star game, and he was talking about how much cases of Casamigos he got him, how many cases he done ran, like how many bottles he done ran through. The hell! I just killed the bug. Anyways, doggone. Hold on, I'll be back. Let me wash my hands. How the hell did I get in here? All right, back in the better. What are you talking about? No, Ja. So, I'm saying, yeah, that matter. Violated code, like league conduct, player conduct, whatever, team conduct. But
also, this
he
isn't his
didn't
first
do
situation.
anything.
He's got hella shit. The teenager, the outside of the arena. He's got more than just these two things. These are just caught on camera. He's got way more shit going on than just these two things. He's embarrassed the league for an entire season, maybe even more. 16 games is not going to teach him fucking shit.
I
He's a
want to say
grown-ass
16
man.
games.
He's about to deal with
more so. I'm thinking maybe like 30, 40.
30, 40, you might as well do the whole season.
No.
If you do 30, 40,
Whole season is crazy.
All-Star break.
Whole season is crazy for not committing a crime. Whole season is crazy. No crime was committed here. He just showed the gun.
Repeat offender for the same thing when you already have other shit. He's literally already being investigated for fucking with a teenager.
Investigated. He was being investigated because he had a gun in the club, and it might have violated policy, whatever, travel policy, because it was an away game. So they looked into it. They still suspended him because of imagery, right? Because of what was going on, right? Yeah, he's gonna get suspended again. He's already suspended now. He's suspended from team activity for however long. But whole season suspension, I don't see it. Half season, I see. But whole season, I don't see it.
Make him sit his ass down. If he can't learn from that, then he's out the league.
Half the season, bro. Half the season. They gave him 8 games. Give him half the season.
Because then he knows he got something to look forward to. Oh, I gotta do.
He knows he has to get back right.
He ain't shown me that he can do that. So why should I believe it?
Well, I mean, it's literally only been a month since the last incident.
Exactly.
A month or two since the last incident, yes. So there's that. But I'm saying a whole year is crazy though.
It's not.
All right. We're not gonna agree to disagree on this. So let's move on.
At a regular job, you're getting fired for that.
Ja Morant, get it together. Get it together. You need to do some rearranging in your circle. Need to
that ain't got nothing to do with his circle. That's him.
You don't think they influenced some of this?
He's a grown ass man.
But you don't think they have some influence on this?
I've been around a lot of people that did a lot of different shit than me. I've never thought about doing shit. That's on
I
him. He's a
understand.
grown
I
man.
understand.
He's
Yes.
got his own
But you
choices to
know, a
make.
lot of people fall into whatever. They want to be cool. Like, it's a reason why he's acting this way, bro. Like, what got him to start regressing? You made it. Why go back to that part of your life? Or if that was ever part of your life? So it's like you gotta change who you around, bro. Like, you gotta change something. You gotta change your influences. Start hanging out with Luke Kennard in all season, bro. Hang out with him and his friends.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Go hang out in the suburbs this season, man. This off season. Stay out of the club, man. Go to the bar. You know, get you a nice PBR on tap. No, PBR. No, don't make PBR on tap. Get you a nice PBR. Leave the Casamigos alone. You ain't getting no Casamigos commercial. Leave the Casamigos alone. But she probably ruined that. I mean, yeah, you a Casamigos connoisseur. Ruin any chance of having a Casamigos commercial. George Clooney don't want to associate with that. It's bad enough they paint the narratives that they paint on us. And you go out and do this. And continue those narratives continue to get painted on.
And especially with the shit going on right now, when damn near every day there's a school shooting, some type of mass murder.
Bro, there was literally a mass
shooting.
There was a mass shooting that same day. And we heard more about the Ja Morant thing than we heard about the mass shooting.
Like we always do.
We heard, like, it's bad enough that we talked this long on the Ja Morant situation. But the point is, gotta be smarter with your choices. Moving on. San Antonio Spurs won the lottery. That means Greg Popovich coaching probably for the rest of his life. I'm just saying, like, he's never gonna stop coaching, bro. Like, he got blessed with Tim Duncan, right? Then you got 25 years later, get blessed with Victor Wembanyama. Now, I ain't gonna lie. There's a lot of hype behind Victor Wembanyama. I see it. Victor Wembanyama is a great player. Great player. Great talent. Generational talent. Well, has the possibility of being generational talent. Possibility is there, right? It's a possibility. He ain't touched the NBA floor yet. That's it. He got to show me something. And I know you asking, who am I?
You're not even gonna watch the game.
Stop the cap.
Not even gonna watch.
Stop the cap. I got league pass. I'm tuning in. Just like I'm tuning.
You don't even watch Luka. Luka's the same. If Luka didn't come in the league 5 years ago, they would try to put some shit on Victor to move him down. He wouldn't be consistent number one. But you seen the shit with Luka, and everybody was like, "Oh, well, he ain't played over here yet." Came over and cooked right away. Like, damn, he should have been the number one pick. I'm like
this with everybody that comes into the league. Everybody. Because I've seen what has happened when top draft picks have, just don't fall. Like, we're supposed to be the next whoever, and ended up a bust. Or ended up.
How many Cade Cunningham games you watch?
I mean, what?
How many Cade Cunningham games you watch?
He's been hurt. I ain't been watching the Pistons. He got hurt.
How many Magic games you watch? A couple. And I told you that Paolo was him?
For a number. Like, I can tell you a number of games that I've watched. You asked me for a number, like I could tell you off the top. Like, I have the database up here.
5 or lower.
Tell you
5 or lower.
what games I watched. I'm not Netflix.
5 or lower.
I can't tell you my view history.
5 or lower.
I've definitely tuned into him more than 5 times this season. No, those nights where I'm on League Pass and I'm just watching different games throughout the night, I've definitely tuned into them more than 5 times this season.
Who's the starting 2 guard this season?
That's the wrong person. Who is starting 2 guard? Like I said, I don't be watching the games from the beginning. I just be tuning in. But is it Gary Harris? Or no, it's not Gary Harris. I'm tripping. It's either Jalen Suggs or Cole Anthony. One of the two.
Let's see, who was 2020?
Why we go back to
2020?
2020? I didn't have League Pass in 2020. I was in
Oh,
college.
so you so
I
you
was in
wasn't so
college.
you wasn't tapped in.
I
So
was
you
in
wasn't tapped
college.
into the first
I
overall
was
pick.
in college in 2020. You think I had League Pass money in 2020?
So you
No.
so you wasn't tapped into. So you wasn't tapped in. Is what you're saying?
I was tapped into an extent. I watched ESPN
Who was
game.
the first one?
I took. Listen, no. I went over this last week. I went
Oh,
over this
LaMelo
last
and
week.
them. LaMelo and them.
I watched TNT games, ESPN games, and whatever Brooklyn game was on streaming. Or if there was a crazy game going on, I go stream website, look, see what's going on with it.
You ain't love it for real. I found a way when I was in college, and we ain't had no cable. Hater.
Cause not everybody the same, Tariq. That's what I'm trying to get you to realize.
It's not even that. It's just instead of talking up on Wimby's game, you instantly went to I'm gonna have to see it.
All I'm saying is I'm gonna have to see it, bro. Just like, bro, this is how I feel about Wimby, about Scoot, about B Miller, about Almond Thompson, about everybody coming to the draft this year. They ain't gonna have to show us, bro. That's how I felt about Paulo, low key. I was like, yeah, Paulo tough.
You didn't say that last year. You did not say that last year. Don't even. Do not even. You was like, yeah, Paulo should be the first.
But he showed us first night. He showed us first night. He showed us opening night who he was.
Mm-hmm.
Man, 25.
If Wemby went to Duke, you would not have said what you just said.
Hey.
That's exact. Since he played in France,
you're not wrong there.
You watched the Scoot game and maybe one other game. Yeah, he gonna have to show me.
No, I
only seen highlights.
Bro, I for real was in the laundromat with my shorty watching the Victor game, like one of his games. I was like, nah, he tough. And she's like, come load the weights. I was just like, bro, Vic, like, what you doing? And she mad at me because I ain't paying attention. I'm paying attention. I'm paying attention to generational talent.
See, why you couldn't just stay in that room? Why you had to go to? He gonna have to show me, like nigga.
I'm just saying, though, like it's a lot. Listen,
like you said last week.
Listen,
I'm just a nigga that talk about basketball. Like you said, what you put your hand up for?
Because I need to raise my hand. I gotta make my point. All right. Like I said, I do believe in Vic. I do believe Vic is nice. You know, he's a unicorn. Okay. All I'm saying is, I don't know. It's just the hype is kind of getting to that point. Like it's like the Zion. Like I'm getting flashback to Zion low key because everybody was like, "Oh, Zion's gonna be this next great big thing." I mean, Zion is good. He's a great player. He's an all-star. But it's like they always try to compare everybody to LeBron. Let LeBron be LeBron. Let everybody else be everybody else. Let the next LeBron happen. Don't try to force it. Let the next LeBron happen.
They're not comparing him to Bron. They're saying he could be better than Bron. They're saying he's the best prospect ever. They're not comparing him to LeBron.
That's why. That's where they're losing me. I'm just like, this man has never played an NBA game.
He's 7. It's prospect, not player, not for sure the best player ever. Prospect. LeBron was not 7'4" doing what Victor Wembanyama is doing.
My stance probably gonna change sometime during summer league. My stance
when he cooks niggas that's not in the league, he's already doing that. That don't even make sense.
I'm just saying, bro. I mean, he's great.
When he cooks Sharif O'Neal, that's gonna tell you.
You said what?
When he cooks Sharif O'Neal, that's gonna tell you, yeah, he one of them ones. Come on, man. That nigga in the G League.
Against Sharif.
Huh?
Said he already played against Sharif.
And cooked the fuck out them niggas. Victor is a different breed. He's not a unicorn. He's something we've never seen before. If Porzingis had a handle, it could dribble, and had agility, that's Victor Wembanyama. The boy is 7'4" and could do every single thing on the court.
It's crazy. Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous. And no,
He
this
ain't
is
gonna
not
be able
hate.
to do
This
that
is
in the
not hate.
league.
Before we
Niggas
no
don't
no.
even play
Listen,
defense.
this is not hate. This is not hate. This is not hate. I want to clarify this. That this is not hate. I'm a listen. I listen. I'm rooting for Victor Wembanyama. All right. I want him to see. I want to be who everybody is shaping him up to be. But I'm not. I'm just. Not, I'm just holding back. I'm not rushing to say that yet. You know, I'm not rushing to say all this yet. You know, I need.
You don't have to call him LeBron today. No one made you say that. No one
It's
said
like
you have to
everybody
say
else
he's
is saying that.
LeBron right
Listen,
now.
you know how I feel. You know how I feel. I don't like to be on what everybody else is on, bro.
Yeah, when niggas is nice, you like, nah, I don't see it. The numbers don't add
I
up,
gotta
but
see it
they
for
definitely
myself.
add up.
So I'm watching Jokic right now. I gotta see it for myself.
Jokic been in the league since what, 2014? It's taking you 9 seasons.
He been in the league that long. That's crazy. Thought it'd been 5
He's
at
the
least.
second round pick, 46 overall, I think. I think maybe 20. Yeah, because rookie year 2015 and then 2016, the Nuggets traded Nurkic so that he could play more. Because they had to pick one. They chose Jokic. Could you imagine if them niggas chose Nurkic? They sent Jokic to Portland.
Sheesh.
Oh my god. But yeah, whoever chose Jokic, a genius.
Yeah.
But yeah, since at least 2017, he's been a top 25 player in the league.
You said
And
since
this is the first year,
2017? Yeah, I say so.
and this is the first time that you're like, oh yeah, I see it. It's taking you 6 years.
All right, I'm not. You know what? We're not going down this road anymore. We're not going. Anyways, you know what? You know what we are gonna do? We're gonna preview the Western Conference Finals and the Eastern Conference
We're
Finals.
just gonna skip the recap.
Well, that's part of previewing, right?
No, nigga, that's previewing.
When you wrote your
There's,
preview, did you? No. You wrote your preview, which is on multipleCmedia.com. Y'all tap in. Y'all tap in. When you wrote your preview, did you not bring up what happened in the last series or coming up to this point?
No.
Really?
I did not bring up the Warriors or the Knicks, no, or the Sixers or the Suns. No, I didn't.
Dang, well, I did.
Because if you're paying attention, you already know that. I previewed the comp.
I'm gonna rewrite mine. Then I'm gonna have to rewrite mine. I ain't gonna lie.
You don't have to rewrite it. You don't have to rewrite it. I'm just saying.
Well, I mean,
I
by the
previewed it.
time
I didn't
by the
recap.
time
It's
this
not a
is
recap.
out, by the time this is out, the article will probably be out too, or getting ready to get out, whatever.
Yeah. I see a preview as talking strictly
about
the games coming. A recap is talking about the last 2 games.
All right, well, let's recap round 2.
Say like that.
Let's recap round 2 and preview.
All we only have to talk about Game 7,
Game 6, and Game
Celtics Scissors. Celtics
because Phoenix got embarrassed, got up out of it.
We already talked about that.
Crazy? You know what's crazy? You gonna hate me for this, but you know what's crazy? Them boy get embarrassed. I feel for people, but them boy get embarrassed on national TV. On what was that, Thursday night?
Mm-hmm.
And then his ex-Joy pull up with her new man courtside at the Laker game the next night. I said, damn, that's tough.
He gonna find another one.
It's
Kendall. Never mind. I'm not even about to get into that.
Oh,
Because I'm tired of motherfuckers acting like they just like the hottest shit in the world. Like, she's literally been ran through by half the fucking league. Why would I care that she's walking with Bad Bunny? Bad Bunny, my guy. Who cares? Who gives a fuck? I don't care about Kendall Jenner at all. She holds no weight to me. None of them do. None of them hold any weight.
Move the needle for you?
No, fuck no, they don't move the needle at all. They are.
They move needles, all right.
They move money needles. Fucking face needles. Yeah,
that's why I said that. That's why I said that.
Let's see Kylie Old Nose and see if how many people want her in. And her hope. Nah, I'm not even about to get into all that. But you already know. Don't do this. You already knew how this was gonna go. Don't do
Anyways, man, but nah, boys got bounced out.
We already talked about Suns.
We had the Knicks and Heat. It was a good game 6. I ain't gonna lie. I thought Knicks had a chance. Knicks had a chance towards the end. I was like, oh, and I was like, nah, they ran out of time. I think they ran out of time. I think they ran out of time.
Nigga, he turned the ball over in the last play.
He did.
He didn't run out of time. That nigga ran out of space.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Jamal.
Julius Randle's son crying again. Who crying?
That was an old video. That wasn't a new one.
That was an old one. Dang it!
You didn't hear her say it's the preseason?
No, I just saw the video and ran with my agenda because I said
Look
that.
at him now.
Again.
Look at him now.
I just ran with it, and it was just like,
because
he's gonna cry again.
If you thought about it, if you put two and two together, she was at the game. He kissed her after they lost. If he was mad that he went and kissed her after they lost, so how could he go and kiss her after the loss if she was at home with the kid and he was crying?
They lost. I'm continuing on my night. I was like,
that boy continuing on his narrative.
I saw
his agenda.
I'm like, Danny about to lose. I stopped watching the game. I was like, oh, they about to lose. Don't need to watch the end of this. They're just gonna foul and run the clock out.
It was like 20 seconds.
Your team is in it. That's why you got that hoodie on. And you would celebrate. You're like, yeah, Bam, yeah, Jimmy, Himmy Butler, yeah, Kyle, yeah, K Love, yeah, Heat coaching. That's how we do this, baby. We do this, baby. 305 times time.
I didn't do none of that.
I was lit.
I was at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh, you was at Buffalo Wild Wings?
I knew he was gonna win, so I was not excited. This is regular shit. I don't know about you. I'm used to winning on this side. I'm used to being in conference finals, NBA finals, World Series.
Talk that talk.
The only thing I'm not used to. We ain't
gotta get no sports. We ain't gotta get no sports. We ain't gotta get no sports. We ain't gotta get no sports. We ain't gotta get no sports.
Let me finish, bro.
We ain't gotta get no sports. We ain't gotta get no sports. We do not have to get in the World Series.
Bro, stop playing with me.
No. Listen. We ain't gotta. We ain't gotta get into other sports. We ain't gotta get into other sports, dog.
You got one more time.
Gotta get in other sports. Keep it basketball. We ain't talking about no World Series.
I didn't even say nothing.
We ain't talking about no. We ain't talking about no. Whoa.
That's what I was saying. Let me finish. I was going to say, I wasn't even going to say nothing about the Red Sox. All I was going to say is the only sport that I don't know what it feels like to win all the time is fucking NFL. The Commanders are doo-doo, but we up now. So they're gonna be the next team that I'm always. But Clemson always win. Kentucky always win. UConn always win. Naomi when she plays always wins. Rafa, what the fuck? Rafa when he plays always wins. The Heat always in it. Who else? Red Sox always in it. Everybody, all my teams always in it. I'm used to winning. Us beating the Knicks, we should have beat them in 5. So I was more so mad that we had to play an extra day. We should have had a whole week's rest for the Celtics. But it's cool. We got a nice little 5 days. We're going to take that and we're going to run with it. We're going to steal game 1. And then we're going to put the pressure on them to make them win game 2. And then we're going to win both games at home. Now, let me chill. But yeah, I wasn't excited. I was a little nervous, but I wasn't very nervous. Like
Jalen Brunson,
I was more so looking like, I was more so like, what the fuck? Stop.
That Jalen Brunson 41 has you on edge, huh?
Not at all, honestly.
Not at all.
Nigga, they had like 83 points. I was not worried at all. He scored like half their points. Exactly. I wasn't worried.
No, you know what made me mad? You know what made me mad? Listen, so y'all know I mentioned Prize Picks before, whatever. I do my thing, whatever. I chose to go on the over for RJ Barrett for 20.5 points because we talked about on this podcast how RJ Barrett has been scoring 20 points in every game in this series.
I didn't say that. I did not say that. I said he's averaging 22.
Averaging 22.
I did not say every game he's had 22.
Well, averaging 22. That's you average 22. You scoring about 20 points every game, right? That's literally what average means, right?
Okay, but if you had a really good
per game average, is 22 points. His over under was at 20.5. I said over. That man, how many sports? How many points
in a game 6 in Miami? You wild.
They needed to win. Jalen Brunson understood the assignment.
The fact that you expected the
Jalen Brunson understood the assignment is forever a parlay respecter.
The fact that you was betting on the Knicks, that's your fault.
I ain't bet on just the Knicks. I had Heat players in it too.
Not even. I'm talking about like you bet on them at all. Bet on fucking RJ Barrett to score 20.
I know. I was wilding. I mean, I still got some change from that, but I was wilding.
No way I'm putting money on RJ Barrett to score any amount of points.
I just took what you said, bro. You brought it to my attention that RJ Barrett was averaging 22 points a series. I said,
And
all
he
right,
was.
I think 20 and a half
If it
is
was
the safe
game
spot
3,
right here. It's a
if it
game
was game
6.
3,
They need to
no,
win. And for me, because I thought there would be a game 7.
see, that's your problem. That's your
I
problem.
thought there was gonna be a game 7 MSG.
Hell no.
Narrative. I was like, yo, game 7 MSG.
You didn't
What
you didn't
better?
listen to everything I said. You
Hmm?
didn't listen to everything I said because I told you we wasn't going back to New York.
Anyways, no,
Anyways, the real series
real series. So
that
yeah,
mattered.
this is
Celtics, Sixers.
Celtics and the Heat's third. I don't know why I said Heats. I don't know why I said the Heats. I hate when people used to say Miami Heats.
You know I used to hate that shit.
I
Bro,
hate that was LeBron era too. That was LeBron
You gonna skip
Facebook
some
era.
slander?
Listen, that was LeBron Facebook and
You skipping slander for the Sixers?
Hey, no. Hey.
That game 7? Joel, you
Me.
sir.
Me.
You sir.
No.
No.
Because I've been waiting. I've been listen. I don't know how I forgot. I don't know how I skipped over this. Because you know what I said all season. All season, you knew what I said. I was like, I don't believe in Philly. They're gonna choke the playoffs.
That's fine. Who was your MVP?
I said that. Then I said all season. I said you can go back to the episodes. I was like, I don't believe in Philly. And you're like, wow. I was like, I don't believe in Philly.
Who was your MVP?
Embiid. It was the MVP this year. Embiid. That was everybody's MVP. Well, not everybody, but majority of people's MVP because he
wasn't mine.
He wasn't yours. He was mine though. I made a prediction. Okay, I made a prediction. My prediction came right. Made a prediction.
I'm just curious. Not to you, but the guys like Kendrick Perkins that was Jokic's stat pad. What he gonna do in the playoffs? I didn't say just Perk. I said guys like
Kendrick Perkins, dog.
I said people like Perk, not just him. There was more. Bro, there was a whole outrage on Twitter about it. It wasn't just Perkins. He's just the one that started the shit. About Jokic stat pad. I came on here and ranted about it. Then they said, oh, well, he don't do shit in the playoffs. And I said, what does that have to do with MVP? So if it's got something to do with MVP, take that shit away from MVP. Because he just went out there and laid 15 points in a game 7 in Boston. And lost the game before that at home that he could have sent to the conference final. Didn't do shit.
I thought both times they was winning. I thought they were winning game 6 and 7. I'm like, yeah, they got it. Nope. Yeah, they got it. Nope.
Meanwhile, Jokic, 35, 13, and 10 in his series against D-Book and KD. Hey, but what do I know? That's stat.
They started 9 points, 3 for 11 from the field. Bro got outscored by PJ Tucker. The decision in the corner shoots threes.
And he only had 11 points. All 11 points was in the first quarter. And still outscored James Harden.
Bro got outscored by Tobias Harris.
If you this is all I'm gonna say. If you're relying on James Harden to get you to a championship, wrap it up. Wrap it up. It's not happening. It wasn't happening 5 years ago. It wasn't happening 8 years ago. It's not happening today.
Man, as my boy Kevin Banner said,
it's not happening next year.
As my boy Kevin Banner said, the process is 6 feet under. It's done. Doc Rivers is out, which I don't agree with.
Which is some foul shit.
I don't fully agree with, but it's expected, especially after Budenholzer got fired, Monty Williams got fired. You knew who
Nick Nurse. They probably gonna fire.
He not playing around. You knew Doc.
They gonna fire one of these coaches if they lose.
Hell, Doc. No, I don't think they're gonna fire him. I think this is over. I think this was over. Overachieving. That's the word. Yeah, I think this is an overachieving year for the Lakers. But not surprising, but overachieving. But
yeah, I was bullshitting.
I don't think either of these coaches will get fired.
No, they're not. I was bullshitting. Yeah, man, Philly
coach has made it this far as getting fired. So
I'm not even about to put too much on Philly. Just I was just tired of the narrative that was put on Jokic, but not Embiid in the playoffs. Embiid has not had a healthy series in the playoffs besides the one in the bubble when he got fucking swept by the Celtics. So he just loses constantly year after year, never gets any fucking criticism at all. And y'all know I'm not here for everybody getting criticized. But this dude gets none at all. Like none. They put all that shit on Ben Simmons. They put it on Brett Brown. Then they're like, oh, well, they let Jimmy go. You still have a fucking team around you, bro. He had James Harden. He had Ben Simmons, all NBA Ben Simmons. He had Jimmy Butler. Oh, I'm sick. All right. Now he can't play his best. Then you got James Harden, Tyrese Maxey, Tobias Harris, D'Anthony Melton, PJ Tucker. The list goes on. A great team. A team that could definitely beat the Celtics. Nah. Let me go ahead and give you 15 points to get locked up by Al Horford. I can guarantee you one thing. If Denver plays Boston, Horford's not doing shit with Jokic. Not a damn thing.
No, that boy barbecue.
So that whole best center in the league, best player in the league, that conversation where Joel Embiid is in it, that shit gotta go. That shit has to go. I hope everybody that made sure that they bitched and moaned so that he could get an MVP feels good about him getting one. So next year when we talk about MVP again, next year when we talk about MVP, don't even mention his name.
Bro had
don't even mention his name. I don't give a fuck if he averaging 40 and 20. I don't want to hear his name.
Bro had 2 games to win one and didn't get the job done.
Motherfuckers was talking crazy about Jokic. Crazy. Kendrick Perkins, of all people, was talking crazy, talking about somebody's stat pad. And he's only doing this because of this. And in the playoffs, he ain't done this. What the fuck has Joel Embiid done in the playoffs? Even less. Has he even seen a conference finals? No. Jokic would have seen a conference finals last year if his team was healthy. He had seen one in 2021 if his team was healthy. But that's cool. I already knew the reason why they wanted Embiid to win it and not Jokic. They talking about it was the only 2-time MVPs, Steve Nash, or back-to-back MVPs of Steve Nash and Dirk. There was a reason for that. They were great, and they had a #1 record in their conference. But they had to turn it. Nah, it's because so and so. It's because he's white and he's European and da da da. Okay, but we see who is actually more valuable. He's still in the playoffs, right?
Listen, man.
That's all I'm gonna say on that.
Moves, man. And you saying the white comment leads me to think of how people would have been if social media was a thing during Larry Bird's era. Larry Bird.
No, because there was a lot less you could say back then. Like Isaiah Thomas got absolutely ridiculed for saying that if he was black, nobody would care about him. Or like if he was black, he would be just another dude.
I mean, yeah, I mean that's fair. That's true, but it's probably because I don't know.
It's just ugly that
regardless,
they gotta turn
black,
they
white,
gotta turn it
Asian,
into
Puerto
something.
Rican, Dominican. If you're good at basketball, you're good at basketball.
You would think.
French, Palestinian, Nigerian.
Let's move on because we've been on here for a little bit. Lakers, Warriors, Game 6.
Oh,
Clay shot them out the fucking game, bro.
Game 6, Clay.
Boy went 1 for 12 in the first quarter, then ended up at one point it was like man, 3 for 18.
Up, dog.
3 for what? He was like 3 for 18 at one point. Like, stop shooting.
Stop fucking shooting. Be here. I'm thinking things gonna be good with Clay. No.
Let me see.
Slip.
Hey,
it's cool. Nah, man.
He shot.
I was watching the game. I was at the spot watching the game. Well, I was out to eat. I was out to eat.
3 for 19 is crazy.
I was watching the game out to eat, whatever, right? And I'm watching it, and my boy, he's in Blue San Fran, so he reps the Warriors and stuff. He's been to a game. He likes the Warriors, and I'm just like, bro, they cooking your boy. He's like, bro, chill. I was like, see, this is why I don't go out when my team is playing. Y'all understand why I used to stay in the crib. This is why I don't go out when my team is playing, because they lose every time. And he was just like butthurt, and I was just like, damn, my boy. It is like when Austin Reed said that half court shot, I said, yeah, this is raps. I don't need to watch this no more. This is raps. This is ball game. I said in the chat, I said, yo, what Tariq say when such and such is hitting half court shots, the game is over or something like that? He said threes, but I remixed it to say half court shots. Because Austin Reed said a half court shot and screamed. And I was like, he better not say him again. But bro hit it, and I was like, pause. Bro hit the shot, and I was like, yeah, this game is raps. It's clipped. All we gonna get from here on out is Steph trying hard, and everybody else just not up the par. How many points Jordan Poole had in this game? I think he laid under the goose egg.
He
had like not a lot of points.
had like 8. He was 7. He had 7 points. He was 3 for 10.
7 points, 3 from 10 in 23 minutes.
Yeah.
Steph and Dante DiVincenzo, only 2 players in double digits.
Or in double figures. Yep.
You got some Tristan Thompson in this game too.
Don't see why. You talked about me for mentioning damn Kendrick Perkins, but you just said
because
like
we was in this. Listen, we was at the spot, and my boy was like, Tristan Thompson's on the Lakers. I was like, yeah.
That's what happens when you. Never mind.
I pulled a me moment. My boy pulled a me moment when I was like, yo, when did such and such get on that team?
Yeah. We can get into the previews.
Yeah. So
we can start with Lakers Nuggets, even though it's currently happening right now. Nuggets are currently up 18.
Yeah, they got this one.
But it's game 1, so I'm not gonna put too much. I'm not gonna put too much emphasis on it because a lot of teams lose game 1 and end up winning the series. Like that was something that the Heat did a lot, especially when we had LeBron, we would always lose game 1. Yep. They're like, oh, are the Heat in trouble? We won the well, we did it to Boston, Chicago.
Yeah, Jokic already got a double.
And I think Philly all in the same playoff run one year. So we did that shit to the Thunder. So we did that shit to Boston and Chicago. And then the Thunder, all 5-game series.
Yeah.
Lost the first one, won the next 4. This is the interesting matchup.
In each of their series. Lakers have 1 game on each of their series, and the Nuggets have not lost game 1 in each of their series. Well, yeah. Both teams have 1 game 1 in each of their series.
There you go.
Superior analysis right there, Bryce. Good job.
He said Denver has not lost the game 1. Instead of just saying they both won.
I know. Danger balls. I don't know why I'm saying let's go. I'm actually rooting against the Nuggets, but we'll get into that later.
You're rooting against it. We're getting into it right now. It's the preview.
All right. So I made a friendly wager with a friend a while back. And the wager was I'm not gonna get into the amount. It's not a crazy amount, but I'm not gonna get into the amount.
I remember now.
Because he commented on my whatchamacallit. He commented on my post talking about what was it we were talking about? Oh, talking about how the Nuggets packed them boys up. He was like, yeah, don't forget our bet. I said, of course I don't forget. I said, of course I forget our bet. That's why I'm going against y'all. That's not why. That's not why. I know you use that.
I didn't say nothing. I stopped.
Anyways, no. So I said what I said. Oh, the wager was he was like, this was like 2020, 2021, right? The wager was, I think it was 2020, yeah. The wager was he bet that the Denver Nuggets would get a championship before the Brooklyn Nets. And I normally don't gamble on my team. I should have stuck with it that day. And that video is going to pop up on my Snapchat memory because I recorded it for purposes like we both recorded a video on our phones. Say, hey, yeah, this is us agreeing to this. because we didn't know when it was gonna happen. I thought it was gonna happen the next year. Little old me thought I was fooled, bamboozled by the 7-Eleven era. Okay, I'm thinking, hey, them boys gonna get it done. No, and now you got the Denver Nuggets who have only gotten better since then, and are now 4 games away. Well, 4 wins away from the NBA Finals, 8 wins away from a championship.
Mm-hmm.
8 games away from me owing my friend an undisclosed amount of money. So I'm going again. I'm rooting hard against the Nuggets because I like my money. I don't like giving up my money. So yeah.
So I'm thinking you got the Lakers in this series.
Oh, I got the Lakers in 6.
Who are the X factors in this series too?
X factors of the series. You got of course LeBron James. All right, Lakers side. See, I don't know. When you say X factor,
X factor
it's
means
like
like
outside the obvious, right?
not Jokic, not AD, not LeBron, because
Not
all three of
Jokic,
them
not
are going
AD,
to
not
come to
LeBron.
play.
Hey, if Austin Reeves continues to have great games, that might be what pushes them. It's like because every time the Lakers have won, there's always been like a different role player stepping up. Like we had the Lonnie Walker fourth quarter game. D'Angelo Russell's had his games. Austin Reeves has had his games. So one of them, I feel like one of them gonna have to do it for a consistent period of time. I feel like Austin Reeves has the best chance of doing so, and he's been the most consistent during these playoffs.
He was a little up and down in that Warriors series.
A little up and down, but yeah. Oh no, it's just a prediction. Like I said, it's prediction. I just predict that Austin Reeves has his. Well, I don't say continue, but continue to show the world who he is. So yeah, but in terms of the Nuggets, if Michael Porter Jr. could have games like he had in that game, what 5? If I remember correctly, hey, that's that third guy for them. I mean, because I don't know, Aaron Gordon has improved this year and has been really good for them, but I think Michael Porter Jr. just do more on both sides of the ball in terms of like scoring.
He does more on the defensive end than Aaron Gordon.
I might have been wilding there. Might
Have been. Aaron Gordon was guarding KD, bro.
All right, in terms of scoring, the part of basketball that I care about the most is scoring. Who can get the buckets? Who nice for real?
But then when they're not getting buckets, what are they doing?
They're not getting buckets. They need to get off the court.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Non-existent. Not making any impact.
Well, not necessarily. Not necessarily, because there's players out there that don't make it. That don't make an impact. Aren't known for their scoring. They're known for their defense. They're known for the intangibles. They're known for whatever.
Yeah, but that's a different player.
Yeah.
You're talking about a Pat Bev. I'm talking about a Jordan Poole.
Yeah.
What does Jordan Poole bring to the table if he's not scoring?
Listen, I'm saying both teams need that guy that can provide a spark offensively. You win games by putting the ball inside the basket. I mean, you win games by preventing the other team from putting the ball in the basket. But end of the night, the person that has more points wins. So yeah. X factor, I would say, yeah, Michael Porter Jr. for the Nuggets, Austin Reeves for the Lakers.
So I'm curious to see a couple of things. I'm curious to see what adjustments are made from game to game because obviously that's what the playoffs are about. there's obviously going to be adjustments after this game because the Lakers are getting blown off the court right now. The Nuggets are getting whatever they want offensively, but the Nuggets have been the best offense in the playoffs. So we shouldn't be totally surprised by this, but this is supposed to be the best defense in the league right now. So, or it's definitely the best defense left in the playoffs. So, you expect more. But again, it's game one. They just played a game 6 at home. They're in Denver. The altitude is possibly playing a factor. I don't think it will actually play a factor, but they always got to put that in there to make it seem like it makes it even more difficult for the road team. How will the Nuggets guard AD? I don't think they've played an actual big man yet in this game. In this third quarter, I think they still went to Jeff Green. So I'm curious to see if the Lakers are able to find a way to make that mismatch an advantage for them bringing in Jeff Green instead of like Thomas Bryant. Who guards LeBron? So far it's been Aaron Gordon, I believe so. For me, the X factors for the Nuggets are Michael Porter Jr. and Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray didn't have his best series last series. He was up and down, was struggling with consistency. And Michael Porter Jr. was kind of the same way, but he was always, there defensively. He's definitely gotten better defensively. The way he played defense in the last series was really good. So he's gonna have to keep that up if they want to win a championship this year. Can Michael Porter Jr. be more than just a scorer? He's gonna have to do that in this series. They're gonna force a lot of players to do different things, and we're gonna see if he's gonna be able to take that challenge and take that next step. And then obviously you have the Lakers role players. Who's gonna make those game winning plays, those game changing plays, the series changing plays, whether it be Schroeder or Austin Reeves or D'Angelo Russell or Jared Vanderbilt, Rui Hachimura, Malik Beasley, Lonnie Walker, whoever. Who's gonna make those big plays when they're needed, when their name is called. And it's interesting because we haven't seen this matchup since the trade deadline. So this game and this series is being played without any prior knowledge of how the other is playing. Well, I guess the Lakers, some of the Lakers would know, but they haven't played as a unit against this team, so it's a little different. For the Lakers, my X factor would probably be D'Angelo Russell.
It's a good pick.
I think his games have been underrated. I think the games that he's had where he's hit big threes and multiple threes. I think the game against Golden State might have been the turning point of that whole series. Obviously, the Warriors kind of sold a couple of those games with the Jordan Poole shot game 1, the Clay and Curry shots in game, I think 4. But I mean, D'Angelo Russell was absolutely fantastic in one of the games, and it was really the jump start that got them going to take the series lead. So, and then obviously he did it in Memphis to send them home, keep them home, because I think it was in Memphis. So I think D'Angelo Russell, if he can bring it offensively, he's obviously going to have to play some defense because this Denver offense is a juggernaut, and they're going to force you to play. So, yeah, I have Nuggets in 6.
You got Nuggets in 6. I got Lakers in 6. I had a feeling to be this one.
Yeah. Okay, now we got Heat Celtics.
Heat Celtics. That's Sersky for the third time in 4 seasons, man. Got the Heat, got the Celtics. The rubber match. They're 1-1 against each other. You got whatchamacallit. This time's a little different, Got the Heat. It's crazy. I forgot to mention. Got 2 playing teams. 2 play-in teams in the conference finals for the first time.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had low seeds in the conference finals, but like as far as like the play-in era, the first time we've had 2 teams in the play-in make it to the
Fact. That is a fact.
not East Conference Finals, but make it to the conference finals.
Yeah, conference finals.
Yeah.
Some questions I have: can Miami score enough to keep up? They haven't like they've had some breakout games. They had some breakout games offensively, but they haven't been consistent with those. Not to say that they haven't played good offense, because they have. They've gotten good shots. They just haven't made them all. And you're not going to make all your shots, but you want to make a good percentage of them. These teams have matched up a ton, so there's no surprises. The teams haven't changed a bunch, and especially since trade deadline, and they played 4 times this year. Series was tied 2-2, even though the Heat did win the last 2 matchups. Can Jimmy and Bam reach another level? We know what Jimmy can do in the playoffs. We know he can take his game to a higher level, especially in the conference finals when he's trying to get to the finals. My question is, can Bam be that second guy and be that elite NBA player that we need him to be? And it doesn't have to be scoring 30 points. It's being an impact defensively, being an impact offensively, making the right reads, making the right time to shoot the ball. He just can't be hesitant. That's all I ask. Just don't be hesitant. I would rather you go 1 for 15 than go 1 for 3 because you didn't shoot the ball. Which teams role players will contribute more? On the Celtics side, you have Derek White, Brogdon, Al Horford, Rob Williams, Marcus Smart. On the Heat side, you got Gabe Vincent, Max Strus, Kyle Lowry, Kevin Love, and Caleb Martin. It's going to come down to those 5 on each side, because you know what you're going to get from Jimmy. For the most part, you know what you're going to get from Bam. You know what you're going to get from Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So it's going to come down to those. Or Gabe Vincent and Max Strus hitting their shots. It's Caleb Martin making game-changing plays with his hustle. It's Kevin Love opening the game up, rebounding the ball, because if they stay with the big lineup with Rob Williams, Kevin Love's going to play a huge part in this series again. So is his, rebounding and outlet passes going to make a big impact? And Kyle Lowry and his experience, can he help, alleviate when, the situation's getting a little, let's say, raucous, and people's palms are starting to get sweaty and they're about to make a mistake, and he slow it down and make the right play happen. Can the Heat slow down Tatum and Brown? Probably not. But, it is what it is.
What did they say? In game 7.
Tatum has struggled in first halves of games, and then Jaylen Brown has some disappearances in second halves of games. So we really just, the Heat are gonna, make them work for everything. They're not gonna give them anything easy. So they're gonna have to make the shots. They're gonna have to play hard. The Heat aren't just gonna lie down and let them win. And I think, being in this situation for, 3 times in the last 4 years, these players are like, all right, I'm tired of being just in the conference finals or in the finals and losing. Like, I want to go all the way. So I think the Heat should come out with a lot of energy, effort, especially in this first game in Boston. I think the energy that they come out with will be indicament of how it's going to be for the rest of the series. And you already know who I got.
I think Boston rides on the momentum that they have coming off of Game 7. They'll be at home for the first 2 games. Home court advantage is important, especially this late in the playoffs. You know the crowd Boston brings. You know how the Warriors talked about the crowd last year. Well, because they don't see Boston often, so it's new to them. But they was like, yeah, no, I've never seen a crowd like that. Like Draymond was like, bro, I've never experienced that in my life. And these guys have won multiple championships. and they play against Raptors, played against the Cavs, but Celtics it's a different ballgame. I mean, they still won last year, but yeah. But trying to think of what else was gonna say pertaining to this. Oh no, I just think this is the year for Boston that they make it back to the finals. And I don't want to say they got a favorable matchup against whoever comes out the West, but it'll definitely be I think they'll have the edge over whoever comes out the West, in my opinion. Okay, Bruce Brown. Now Bruce Brown turning up. This game is over. Bruce Brown had 11 points in the first quarter, I think. So
you didn't see him in the Phoenix series?
no, I definitely did. I paid attention to Bruce.
Bruce Brown been doing shit like this. He just didn't want to do it for you.
He would show flashes with us.
He definitely showed flashes.
Boy, that boy Bruce got up there. That boy Bruce got by high in the city. I'm gonna see myself out.
He got Baja.
I said got mile high in the city. I'm gonna see myself out. Yep. I'm gonna just close the last up on that one. Yep.
Look at his notes, y'all.
Can't even so ain't no notes.
It was all the way on there, bro. It was all the way on the page. It was like 3 lines. That man said, "Yeah, let me write some notes real quick." That man ain't right. No damn.
My predictions, but anyways, Celtics.
I can't see it, but it's an entire document of notes.
Anyways, Celtics. I just think this year they get it done. Got a good squad. They're hungry. They're young, hungry squad, ready to get back to the finals. Jason Tatum was on number 11 at Game 7. Celtics, man. Celtics in 6. That's my choice here. Celtics in 6.
Heat in 7.
But I wouldn't mind seeing the Heat make it either, dog. I really wouldn't mind seeing the Heat make it. Like, I would kind of appreciate it, because Jimmy Butler is a dog. And I like seeing people like that win. That was a tough move, Rory. But yeah, I like seeing people like that win, man. Like Jimmy Butler's the dog. I like seeing Jimmy Butler win, but my gut is telling me the Celtics are gonna win. It's gonna be a lot of good basketball for sure.
Heat in 7.
Celtics in 6, Lakers in 6, and we're getting the Lakers and Celtics finals for the first time in 40 years. No, I will see myself out. I will see myself out. I did not say that. Wow, Bryce, you don't know ball. That's crazy.
It's my podcast host, y'all.
That's insane.
This is my host.
That's insane.
This is my host. He said 40 years, like Kobe and KG didn't just play.
I said that with this man right behind me, like he didn't win his last championship against them.
And lose his second against them. Crazy. Crazy work, honestly. That boy just discounted
we haven't seen
2 whole championships.
We haven't seen a Boston in LA finals in what felt like 40 years, but it's really been 12.
I feel like 40 years. 13 years.
13. I'm thinking
it was 2010. It's 2022.
I'm thinking we in 2022. I don't know why I'm thinking we in 2022. Listen, my perception of time has been off. All right. I think I'm 25 for some reason instead of being 24.
Interesting.
I'm like, yo, yeah, I'm 25. I can't be doing this or whatever. I'm like, wait, I'm not 25.
But trying to give himself an extra year.
Oh man.
That boy went up on it.
All the way off. I need some sleep. Time is it?
You too many walks around the sun, bro.
Too many laps around the sun.
Hey, Roy
said, hey, we cutting this lead down.
We can dive more into it as the series goes on. Yeah, we got our predictions, we got our previews. We can dive more in as the series go on.
Yeah.
By the time we come back, it should be at least game twos.
Let's see.
Over.
Game 2 should already be done. Let's see. We probably won't record until maybe this time next week. So let's look. Next Tuesday. Dang, next Tuesday will be game 4 of Miami and Boston.
Yeah.
So we will really get a good sense of how the series is going. It could be 3-1. It could be 2-2. It could be 4-0 by that point.
Ain't nobody else.
I'm just listing all the possibilities of their series, you know. I don't think it'll be 4-0. I don't think anybody can swap. But yeah, like I said, Lakers in 6, Celtics in 6. And then obviously I got Celtics. I don't say obviously.
Nuggets Heat, baby.
I don't know. I would
Bam
say
versus Jokic.
I would say I got Celtics over Lakers if they meet in the finals. That would be crazy. Battle for 18. Like they'll both be battling for it instead of like, oh, they got 18 first, whatever. They're fighting for 18. I mean, I'm going ahead because no saying that they're both gonna make it to the finals. They both could lose and not make it to the finals. But you got Celtics, Lakers.
Don't nobody want to see that
competing for championship 18.
Nobody wants to see that shit.
You don't want to see that shit.
Nobody. You really know.
You don't want to see it.
You root for the Celtics.
And then you got Braun in year 20 and on off year where he was chasing Kareem.
You rooting for the Celtics to get to a final?
All right. Thank you guys for tuning in.
I'm just asking questions.
Thank you guys for tuning in. But no, this is just my prediction. Not rooting for it. It's just my prediction. I'm rooting for the Lakers because I'm not trying to owe my boy money. But yeah. But yeah. Anyways, man. Ja put the gun down.
Victor, San Antonio.
Like
the next Timmy D.
Ain't no telling he's the first pick now. Ain't no telling. I mean, hey, let me stop. But yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, we need a point guard. Let's get Scoot.
No, let's get a guy from. Let me stop. I'm not gonna even bash Armin Thompson like that. I was gonna say let's get a guy from OTE. But yeah, no.
That boy Jokic is fucking cooking these right now. Y'all gonna put some respect on his name. That's what y'all going to.
He read the tweets. Jokic brothers showed the tweets.
That boy hit Jokic, or he hit that boy with a step back 3 all over AD face. Come on, now what are we talking about?
In his third quarter, this game is
that boy got 31, 19, and 12.
It's crazy.
Before the fourth quarter, stop playing with him, man.
It's crazy.
Stop playing with him. This shit easy. Stop it. Y'all gotta stop that shit, man.
It's crazy.
For real.
They got Melissa McCarthy as Ursula. Her being unserious, playing a serious role. Anyways, thank y'all for tuning in once again to another installment of the Hoodie and the Headband podcast show. I'm your co-host, as always, Bryce Warner, signing out.
I'm your co-host, Tariq McDowell, signing out.
Peace, love, positivity.
Appreciate y'all. You're good this week.